there was a weird interaction on the sideline. I'm not sure if you saw
Mhm.
between Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers, and it brought up an interesting question for me, and it was who's actually the leader of the Jets?
Yeah.
Is it Aaron Rodgers or is it Robert Saleh? For me, I'll just say it. I think it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers is the leader through and through of the Jets because I don't think a guy like um Robert Saleh knows how to win. So I think sometimes he does get carried away. Remember, in large part, why this guy landed this job is due to his amazing energy on the sideline and his ability to get people excited. He was a fine defensive coordinator, maybe a little over exaggerated in a lot of people's eyes, but all in all, it was the energy that he brought, and New York was vying for a coach that brought that to the table,
Yeah.
right? That's why he's in the job that he is in. But make no mistake about it, in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers is the leader through and through of the Jets. He's a guy that has a Super Bowl. He's a guy that has MVPs. He's a guy that has been a perennial lifer, if you will, in the NFC Championship
Mhm.
and playoff contention. So honestly, I feel like Robert Saleh is beating to the drum of an Aaron Rodgers. What say you, though?
Yeah, I think if we read the tea leaves, right, and the tea leaves, what they're saying is the past couple years without Aaron Rodgers, go look at last year when Aaron Rodgers was hurt. All the players were saying, let's wait till we have another quarterback. This offseason, everybody's saying, what's the biggest difference? Well, when you have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, this is what happens. So if your entire season is built upon who is your quarterback and is built upon, all right, we're waiting for this dude to get back in the locker room, we're waiting for this dude to get back on the field, then he's your leader. And I look at Robert Saleh as a guy that the past couple seasons that he's scraped by respectfully. And that's the issue I have with the Jets. That's the issue I have with Robert Saleh is how are you so reliant on your quarterback to be the guy that brings you to success? And that's what kind of has hindered them so far throughout the season, right? Even this week, they mollywopped on the Patriots. Malik, I don't think they look great. I think that they have two very good running backs. I think that they have a wide receiver in Garrett Wilson that's slowly coming to his own. And I think that they have a quarterback in Aaron Rodgers that's just making the right play. But if you were to say that this New York Jets team looks unstoppable, or this New York Jets team has an elite culture right now, or has a superstar team written all over them, I don't think so. I think that they have a fine team written all over them. I think that they have, their offense is methodical. It is not a superstar led offense. They're just methodical. And that's what, carries me to believe that this really is Aaron Rodgers, mainly running this ship. And it's Robert Saleh. Obviously, he's the head coach, but is he the guy that's, making all this tick? Is he the guy that's, turned the season around? Is he the one that, turned it from last season where it was a shit show to this season they look like a competent football team? I don't think so. This is the same offense I saw last year, respectfully. And the only major difference is they brought in a running back, Braylon Allen, that they can swap in and out, and they've got a 1-2 punch. And they've got Aaron Rodgers running the show. Because when I look at the team and I went back and rewatched last year's offense, see what's the difference, it really is just the quarterback. It's Aaron Rodgers making quicker decisions. It's Aaron Rodgers being much more accurate than last year's Zach Wilson and Tim Boyle and company. But when I look at this team, Malik, do I see a different culture? No. Do I see a team that can go beyond Aaron Rodgers if you were to retire this upcoming year? No. And that's what leads me to believe that Robert Saleh isn't necessarily the long-term head coach for the New York Jets. They're a fine team right now. They are slowly coming into their own, but I think a lot of that has to do with Aaron Rodgers running the helm on offense.
Well, you came out on today's show off the top rope. I wasn't gonna go that far,
Yeah.
but I'm glad to see that we both probably see it very similarly when it comes to uh, Robert Saleh, Aaron Rodgers, the whole fiasco. I just think Aaron Rodgers is the leader through and through, man, and
Yep.
I think that. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that if they don't produce the success that a lot of people are anticipating them to do this year, I think Robert Saleh could find himself on the outs.